Ça, c'est Déclaration universelle droit moun.
Déclaration universelle des droits de l'homme.
մարդու իրավունքների համընդհանուր հռչակագիր
الإعلان العالمي لحقوق الإنسان
شنكينك مغاني لكيبه شلادي وجيبه
First, it's very serious, right? It's serious, but it's presented in such a way that almost becomes comical because as you sit there or you stand there listening and you look across, there's somebody who has headphones and they've got like this little word haloed over their head and it's hysterical.
Article 16.
Article 16.
À partir de l'âge nubile,
À partir de l'âge nubile,
l'homme et la femme,
sans aucune restriction quant à la race, la nationalité
ou la religion, ont le droit de se marier et de fonder une famille.
Ils ont des droits égaux au regard du mariage.
Ils ont des droits égaux au regard du mariage, durant le mariage
et lors de sa dissolution.
And then it's really important and totally global and connected to everyone, but it's in a food court. It's an emotional experience in a really fun and unexpected way.
Then you discover that that's the Declaration of Human Rights, and then you say, oh, how does it sound like in another language? So you go and you look like from Hungarian or from Swedish because I speak a bit of Swedish. So I find it quite interesting. Just for the sound, to start with the sound, sense of the ear, and then, of course, the subject. That's opening. That's quite interesting. I like that. Thanks.
Ingen må utsettes for tortur eller grusom, umenneskelig eller nedverdigende behandling eller straff.
סעיף ו' כל אדם זכאי להיות מוכר בכל מקום כאישיות בפני החוק.
I think it's amazing. I think that you should have tons and tons of support. It's something that as a parent, as a New York mom, and I think all good moms around the world are trying to teach their children that every country and every language has a universal right to exactly what you're saying. And it's also educational as far as you're speaking a little bit about each country and the language and how many people speak the language. It's amazing. And I hope that everybody, Sony, anybody supports you 1,000% because it should be, this kind of example should be as many places as possible.
I think so. This is a very good project and it's a great initiative.
It's a great message and it's fun for adults and for kids. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, who wouldn't like to read or listen to what's, someone in a million different countries sound like? I think that's amazing. And my mother, who is Korean, was like, telling her granddaughter, listen to Korean like grandma speaks. I mean, it's just all amazing. And, I give you credit for doing it. It's a really good thing. Really great things.
I think if you are getting people to talk about peace and harmony, people will love it everywhere.
Paris, c'est une ville internationale avec une véritable vocation parce que c'est la première ville touristique au monde. Peut très bien tomber parce que tout d'abord c'est la présidence française européenne, donc il n'y a pas mieux.
Hamazazpigarren atala. Pertsona guztiek dute izateko eskubidea.
La France est au centre de toutes les langues européennes. Donc à ce niveau-là, c'est extrêmement intéressant.
Ogni individuo ha diritto alla vita, alla libertà ed alla sicurezza della
propria. हर शख्स का हक है कि हर मकाम पर कानून उसकी शख्सियत को तस्लीम करे.
Artikel 26. madde 1. Her kişinin öğrenim hakkı vardır. Öğrenim hiç olmazsa ilk ve temel safhalarında parasızdır.
On peut l'imaginer sous la pyramide du Louvre avec toute sa belle transparence lumineuse et tous les touristes qui passent, il y en a des millions. C'est une ouverture d'esprit, une ouverture sur des notions auxquelles les Français sont typiquement, en général, assez, je dirais, accrochés. Donc, d'ailleurs, c'est souvent un problème pour nous avec les Chinois, avec d'autres pays. On fait la morale à bon ou mauvais entendeur. Mais en tout cas, c'est un sujet qui est important pour nous. Donc, dans cette vision ouverte, je trouve ça très intéressant.
It really makes me think of other places and people, and I just really enjoyed it.
Isigaba kunye bonke abantu bazalwa bekhululekile belingana.
Lahat ng tao'y isinilang na malaya. 세계 인권 선언 제24조 모든 사람은 노동 시간의 합리적인
I had no idea what that was, and there are quite a few. I didn't even know Urdu was a language. Igbo. Actually, the majority of these, I didn't know were languages.
Verdenserklæringen om menneskerettigheter.
She'd come on Friday with her school on a school trip, and she enjoyed it so much she didn't stop talking about it the last couple of days, and asked if we could come back today. So that's how we got here.
Oh, it's fantastic. We should have more of these projects. You know, it gives you better understanding of other people.
My experience and just what you created I just think it's perfect. It exceeded my expectations. It's perfect.
It is, and it's actually a really great context for the work to have it here in a public space, actually where people are shopping and bouncing up and down on the rides. Actually, when we first walked up, I was like, oh, that's an interesting place for the project, but a lot of people are interacting with it, and I actually really enjoyed seeing people who are coming here with their kids, finding their native languages of their ancestors, and kind of connecting with that past as well as connecting with the content of the project. So, thanks.
For me, I like the design. I like the way the installation is done, and it's just amazing how it's so easy, it looks so beautiful. We just move from one point to the other, from one language to the other, and what I like most about it is the fact that it's reachable for children.
Going from one language to the other language easily from totally different areas where you have some small languages spoken by only a few people, then languages spoken by 300 million people, and you see the diversity of sounds, of cultures really in a very small area.
Article 1.
It's just great. Just a great experience.
It's relevant without being stuffy. Yeah, it is. And that's what happens sometimes in museums, is it becomes stuffy and unapproachable. This is super cool. Thumbs up. Yeah, four thumbs up.
Yes.
C'est super, c'est génial. Et regardez tous les gens là. Ils écoutent de l'apache et du français, ils écoutent toutes les langues, c'est génial. On peut imaginer plein de choses qui peuvent être faites, une interaction de langue et de découverte avec pour les enfants, des groupes scolaires qui peuvent passer, qui les ouvrent à d'autres univers sonores et sur des notions qui sont très valorisantes. Voilà, moi je m'arrête là.
Article 1.
Gbedo jinyao dodo. Oji agbeto kata ablodevio. Eye ojena bubu. Ple gomik pokbo hoho.
Na fin det astlini da stand out da astlini da sage na fi right civilile.
Alle Menschen sind frei und
są
gleich
oni
an
obdarzeni
Würde und
rozumem
Rechten
i
geboren,
sumieniem.
sind mit Vernunft
Powinni
und
postępować
Gewissensbegrad und
wobec
sollen
innych
einander
w
im
duchu
Geist der
braterstwa.
Brüderlichkeit begegnen.
አንቀጽ 2 እያንዳንዱ ሰው የዘር፣ የቀለም፣ የጾታ፣ የቋንቋ፣ የሃይማኖት